Citizen Police Academy is an intense 12-week course open to citizens of Chesapeake. During the class, participants have the opportunity to learn what it takes to be one of Chesapeake's finest. They get hands-on experience with the equipment used by our police force, as well as finding out what a police officer is.
As I always like to say, police officers are someone's uncle, someone's aunt, somebody's mother, father, sister, brother, your neighbors. Over the next 11, 12 weeks, you're going to meet a number of men and women who make up the police department. You will discover that they are some of the most dedicated, committed, hardworking, honest folk you will ever encounter.
During the 2 months of classes, participants get the chance to learn different aspects of police work, including traffic enforcement, warrants, and narcotics. There are tours of the jail, the forensic lab, the 911 dispatch center, and courts. There is also a canine demonstration followed by several sessions spent at the Police Academy firing range. Academy participants are given a standard firearm safety lesson followed by the chance to fire police-issued service weapons.
Top edge, this should be level. Front to rear should be level. You want to focus on that front sight, give me one trigger press and put it right in the middle of the cue. One press. Look at that.
The Chesapeake Police Department Special Weapons and Tactics Team, SWAT, is a highly trained unit that is called upon for special operations that are beyond the scope of normal department resources.
So for the Citizens of Police Academy, what we try to do is give a general overview on SWAT's mission, what comprises SWAT, so what personnel we normally use, our equipment, and an overview of what kind of tactics we can use to try to safely resolve situations. On smoke.
Ready?
We'll go one on the bang. Please don't move!
Clear left!
Clear right.
Through clear!
Yep.
So what we were trying to achieve was consistent fire, kind of constant fire, aimed at the objective so that we can start bounding forward safely.
And what you just saw, like, that's a bad day. That's not a normal function for us to be popping shots to get to an objective. That's like the absolute worst of the worst that SWAT will encounter. So anything that can conceal us. I forget, Hawaii 5-0, like that ain't us. Usually we'll stealth approach, so that's enough under cover of darkness, and then we do what we do.
I mean, think about this, it wouldn't be that fun for you guys to watch us walk up there all quiet. Walk through that door.
We'd love if every day was Hawaii 5.0, you know, but normally what happens is we get up there, we bang the door, and all the toughest of the tough criminals generally cry and ask for their moms almost immediately.
And you know,
but that's not really fun for you.
We talked about when in use of force and also when we were doing firearms, we have to identify the threat to us or to someone else before we shoot. We're not just laying down cover fire like in the military. So us shooting that steel while we're approaching, that's to simulate a deadly force threat against us or someone else. And again, you know, this is a tactic we have to practice that we may have to use. We hope we don't, but then again, for a demo, it makes it a lot more fun to see that than just see four guys walk up quietly and, you know, walk through the doorway and nothing else happens.
Academy students also get to learn about the police department's Marine Patrol unit and underwater search and recovery team, consisting of 3 boats. The unit is responsible for safety enforcement, recovery, and assistance on all of Chesapeake's waters.
We have 15 divers on the police department's dive team. And we run the gamut of doing multiple different things, such as body recoveries if we have drownings. We look for stolen property, such as cars that are placed in the water, or if we have, you know, weapons that are used in various crimes and things, we'll go out there and look for those as well.
It's not as glamorous as it may seem.
Visibility in the city of Chesapeake is slim to none at best. Generally, if there's an underwater hazard, that we know about, divers will be made aware of that prior to us going in. That's just a safety issue. However, you're never going to really know what's under the water until you get down there and you're able to put hands on it.
One of the best testaments to the effectiveness of the Citizen Police Academy is Sergeant Steve Callow.
Before I got on the police department in 1999, I went through the third session of this Citizens Police Academy, and it was just an awesome experience. I kind of had an inkling that law enforcement was going to be my career, and I thought it was an excellent way to be able to see the police department, and it was phenomenal. And that's why I love coming out every year and being able to kind of enlighten the citizens on what the police department does, and in this case today, what the boats do and what the dive team does as well.
Class participants get a front row seat to what officers see on the street. They are given the opportunity to go on ride-alongs with a uniformed officer.
I think it's a phenomenal program, and I love that Chief Wright is so actively involved in it. It's something that he is really near and dear to his heart, and the great thing about it is that it gives citizens, it gives them an idea of what type of work we do and the things that we deal with. Because it's easy to sit back and maybe say what you would do or how you would handle a situation, but it's not as easy when you actually see what the officer has to face and how quick those decisions have to be made and all the dynamics that go into it. It shows people that we're human beings and that we're just the same as you all. We've chosen a career choice that a lot of people may not have aspirations to be involved in, but it just gives people an idea of what we deal with, and I like that. But the great thing about Chesapeake, about this community, is that on a whole, people really support the police department.
At the end of the class, the participants are treated to a graduation ceremony and are invited to join the Citizen Police Academy Alumni Association. This association provides members the opportunity to attend seminars with law enforcement entities such as NCIS and the FBI. They also help out in role-playing during police academy training. Members also have the chance to help with scholarships for police officers' children, as well as serving meals to those officers that have to work on Christmas Day. And there are a lot of other ways that the alumni can help out.
For Chesapeake Minutes, I'm Karen Myers.